Hey, Tim Wolf here at Georgia Tech in Midtown Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm with my good friend Gabe Walker. And Gabe, we just finished up Power Plant 2008, number 2, that I've been involved with you. Gabe was the project coordinator at Power Plant. And Gabe, how did it go?
It was awesome. We have some phenomenal church planners, 5 of them here in the city, that students from across the country got to work with, and I think they got to see a lot of really cool things that these church planners are doing and what God's doing here in the city, and heard some great stories of what's happened in students' lives and here in the city. So I think it was a great week.
And not only was there a lot of prayer, a lot of ministry, a lot of good resources, I think used in a very, very godly way, but there was a lot of stories of some life change, wasn't there?
Yeah, we actually had one kid that came from another group that was actually saved at the project.
Wow.
And then I know a number of decisions made at the sports camps and at the VBS, probably about 30, a little over 30 total from kids that were saved. And so some really cool stories.
And we had 3 groups that came. And where were the 3 groups?
One group came from Maryland, Cumberland, Maryland. One group came from Huntersville, North Carolina, and one group came from Winchester, Tennessee.
And the group from Huntersville, North Carolina, Christ Community Church, was a group that worked with 1027 Church. I'm a church planner. And actually, they were not only so generous to come and give their time and their talents and their resources, but for some crazy reason, they bought us this digital camera, and they told us if it wasn't what we needed to take it back. So you helped today, and we took it back, and we got this like little video camera, and we're using it right now to say, hey, how you doing? Like that. But shoot a little video so that they could see it. So they're hopefully maybe going to see this because we're gonna put this up on my timwolf.org. Lots of people are watching that, including my mother. But you guys are going to watch it. But hopefully, one of the reasons why we want to do this is I know for you, but also for me, is I just want to say thanks to Christ Community Church for, first of all, your generosity, your time, your talents, and your resources that you poured into the city, which is huge. Also, in the Power Plant, they were really a great group, and all the groups were really good for that matter. But we also want to thank the pastor, and we want to thank the local church because it takes resources to come and do that. And for that pastor to have enough leadership to send that group somewhere else, when he could have just kept them to himself and their church, their group, their community get better. But they could have a bigger vision than themselves and send themselves away. It's pretty awesome. So we just want to say thanks, Christ Community Church. Thank you, all you people there. Thank you, Pastor. We haven't met you. We're going to come see you one day. And of course, Chris Dortch, man, really good leader. And your group was excellent. All of you guys, beautiful job at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, Chris Dortch is the man. A group that totally prepared, just amazing group as far as preparation and really just letting Power Plant be a culmination of what they've been learning and what he's teaching them about church planning. And so, a phenomenal group. So we appreciate you, we love you, and we're praying for you here too.
So as we wrap up today, I guess what I would like to do is just say thank you. Hope your pastor's okay for the video camera. If not, it wasn't millions of dollars, Pastor, but it was very, very nice. But what I think would be cool, Christ Community Church, as well as anybody else that watches this video cast thing, Mom, if you'll do it too. But pray for Gabe Walker because Gabe is a guy that is a great leader, has a great heart, and obviously loves Jesus incredibly. But not only is he in ministry and making a difference beyond Power Plant in his local church where he's been effective and on staff for a while, but he's open to saying, here am I, where do you want to send me? And even in the early days, not early days, but being patient is what I'm trying to say, waiting on God to send him, and he thinks he's called to Atlanta. So I want you guys to get out there to pray for Gabe. Gabe's looking for a job that would place him in Atlanta, to take care of him and his wife Jessica and their son Kennedy, and of course they have a beautiful baby on the way. So we need to pray about that. We need to pray that in God's time and in God's way that he'll make that complete and perfect. It was actually a year ago at Power Plant that we just really sensed in our heart that Gabe had so much gifting and talents that he needed to be here in the city because he could help not in one church plant, but a lot of them. So you guys join me in praying for Gabe and Jessica and Kennedy and baby no name right now in the days ahead, and that God would just take care of them, provide for them, show them the timing. They're not anxious. They've been very patient, and we really appreciate Gabe, the hard work you've done. Appreciate the North American Mission Board, and I guess we'll be excited. Well, I know we'll be excited, but I guess like looking forward to 2009 and what God might be doing then. And who knows, maybe one of you guys will be back in the days ahead and be a part of a church planting team, or maybe you will be a church planter. Thanks.